AMJ head coach Joe Shawhan with us. A 0-0 overtime tie here tonight between the Huskies and the Wolverines. And Coach, our Coach's Corner brought to you by Fine Line Tire and Hancock Fine Line Tire Express in Houghton. Well, let's just get your thoughts on this game overall, Coach.
Yeah, as soon as I catch my wind walking up all those
I know,
stairs.
it's a lot of stairs.
Toledo. Glad Max was down marking in the locker room. It was a good hockey game. Good hockey game for right after Christmas. A lot of guys battled hard, competed hard. I thought both goaltenders were tremendous. Bertillo had his saves. Blake certainly had his saves. So I'm appreciative to Michigan for playing us. They're without guys and not playing tomorrow. So I'm appreciative that they gave us the opportunity to play, and I thought our guys gave them a good game.
Well, I'll let you catch your breath a little bit, Coach. One thing we noticed. Played really hard, I thought, right from the drop of the puck here tonight, but we weren't very clean on our passes, and it looked like, and sloppy inside of our own zone for much of that game, it looked like.
Yeah, and they can skate. They can skate. I thought we got better in the first period. Everything that they got from from us coughing the puck up, trying to take it too long to get puck out of the zone. I didn't think our first period possession time was. I thought we didn't do a good job. We had played too much in our zone. Not that it was really unbalanced, but. It certainly didn't help us. But we only gave up maybe 2 or 3 scoring chances. I don't know what we gave up on the night. They got, the overtime, they got a couple. Both goaltenders made a couple of really good saves. But, you're not going to be crisp. They weren't crisp either completely. They have speed. You can see that. Mm-hmm. But it's good to get to another overtime. Again, we had our chances in overtime. They did. They came down late and hit a solid goal post. Leiper got caught up ice a little bit. But again, I'm proud of the effort. We'll take it. We come in here, we play hard, and again, I'm appreciative that we got the game in, and then that kicks off our second half.
Coach, do you have any thoughts? Brian Hallinen's been such a dominating figure out there for us, and I had a feeling tonight he might be watched a little bit more carefully. Mosley didn't seem to have all kinds of room out there. What were they watching him a little bit more? It seemed like other guys had more room than Brian Hallinan, because he's so he had guys all over him.
Yeah, they put a line together. They put a defenseman Karanen up front and had Big Moyle. He's a big 6'2", 200 and whatever pound guy, and they put a line together that was, and they have the last change, so they were able to get that match, and we were playing around with it and trying to get those guys free as much as we could. Certainly got them on the ice after icings where Michigan couldn't change, but they did a good job. Again, they put a line against that line, and you see what it does. It limits our overall offense. We're still looking for some other lines to pick it up and give us that balance. But a lot of guys, you spend a lot of time with guys getting them to a certain level. And it's a building process. And if it's not, we talk about this often. If it's not completely ingrained in, you give them a couple weeks off, and their brain is completely off it. And I know I didn't feel for the first, maybe the first period, maybe the first 15 minutes. I didn't feel as sharp on the bench as you normally would with catching everything that's going on, the little nuances of the game and things like that, and it gets better as it goes on. I thought that we got better as it went on, but a big part was taking the pressure off. It hurt losing Colin there.
Yeah.
I mean, that was but I give our other guys, they were gassed. Colin was cramping up, and our other guys were absolutely tired, and and Bucks gave us another great effort, and Michael Carroll, I gotta really go to bat for that kid. And try to help him. He wants to play hockey going forward, and I mean, look at him. He's a phenomenal 5'6" at the at least the minor pro level with an opportunity to go up. So he plays a good simple game, and and he really controls the game from the back end in a lot of ways. So again, proud of it. Would like to add a win, but we'll take it. There's growth. We managed the bench a little differently. As you saw, we went more with 3 lines than we normally do and spotted a line, and I think that helped to some degree. And that'll get those guys in, get their more game shape to be able to do that going forward. We did that a few years ago when we won the playoff title. We went primarily with 3 lines. And then, if the other line, if our other line can contribute, then we'll do it a little. They'll get a little bit more ice time. But happy with how it went tonight again, and I'm just up here trying to delay this a little bit before I have to tackle those stairs again going back down.
It's a lot easier going down, I can tell you.
Yeah, will you give me a piggyback, right?
Yeah. Coach, congratulations on a hard-fought tie here tonight against a really good Michigan team. And, hey, short turnaround. Guys got to get some rest and quick drive up to East Lansing for tomorrow.
Yeah, again, we're looking forward to it. It'll be I didn't even hear how, last I heard it was 1-0 Western. I have no idea how that game, 3-1 Western. Okay, so, and, you can see here, this would have been, if Western comes in here tomorrow night, you know what I mean, big, strong team. Michigan went through a little bit of, it was a little bit of a war out there tonight, so it'd be a tough gig for them tomorrow, and but I'm glad we're playing. We get another chance to play against a ranked team, and we can go on from there.
Thanks. Sorry. Lost my voice.
It'll be okay, Dirk. It'll be all right.
Thanks, Coach, for your time. We'll talk to you later on.
Well, why don't I sit here for a little bit longer while you get that voice going so you can finish off this broadcast.
Oh, so exciting at the end there, right? Yeah. I mean, all right. Okay. Coach's Corner brought to you by Fine Line Tire and Hancock, Fine Line Tire Express and Home, where we